My name is Sid Welch. I became interested in fish ponds because my grandfather had fish ponds for 50 years. So when I grew up, I was around them quite a bit. My grandfather's fish were so tame that you could put your hand in the water and they would come up and suck your finger, and you could actually pick them up out of the water. I actually constructed one myself in 2006. Made a lot of mistakes. It was not a very good pond, but we had fish and we had a waterfall, and we lived with that for about 18 years until the pond finally began to leak and I needed to get a new one. I had met Brian Hoagland about 5 years ago when I asked him about expanding the existing pond that we had. And at that time, we weren't able to work a deal, but I kept him in mind, and I received his email blast weekly from that time until about 3 months ago. I contacted him. I said, you know what, we're ready to do the new pond. Let's talk about it. And this is what we ended up with.
So we got a little break in the action here in Clover, South Carolina on our 9x11 pond. We got some lazy crewmen right now. Jeez, it's hard to get good help these days. No, I'm kidding. But there has been a little challenge with this job, and that's due to the size of the rock that was available at our stone yard. We have some really big stone, big. Show that one over there. I mean, look at the huge stone there. So we really got some nice big stones. They work best in a stream and a bigger pond because this is a smaller size pond. What we're lacking is two-man size boulder, meaning 2 men can pick this up. That allows us to get more of a margin to allow plants to grow here. Since they only had 1 pallet of these available, I had to get bigger stones. And bigger stones make a great looking water feature. It's just a little challenge here with a small pond. It's gonna look great, we're gonna get through this, it's no problem, but it does make you think a little more about stone placement. That was a doozy. So what Raphael's doing right now, he's building a rock wall for the side of the pond, yes. But how he stabilizes it, if you'll take a look, is he puts in gravel behind those boulders. That kind of locks them in place so it's safe. Say if a person or a kid were to get in the pond for a little bit. The mighty centipede. Okay, so we're putting in the guts of our wetland filtration. We've got our snorkel in, we've got our plumbing in. We're gonna attach a T to the plumbing. The pump is gonna come through the skimmer down there. The water from it's gonna be pumped up through here. The majority of it's gonna keep on going straight and going back to a waterfall back here. But we'll have a ball valve right here as well to tee that water, to have it come down through this pipe. It's attached to the centipede, the front of it, and that water is going to slowly fill up these aqua blocks. The aqua blocks allow the water to disperse evenly, and then they're going to hit the gravel we're going to put on top of it, and that's what's going to filter the water as it comes up. In addition, we'll have a waterfall coming in. That out of paint. So we're in Clover, South Carolina. Our project is wrapped up, and I just want to show off this baby because it rocks. Here we go. I really love the huge boulder we have to the left of the waterfall. Got some really big boulders in this project. It's a 9 by 11 pond. Came back today and put plants in the water and in the wetland we have up here. Who doesn't like landscaping boulders? Especially big ones, they look great. I mean, just look at that one over there. It's spectacular. This is the cool waterfall coming between this narrow gap, hitting these stones in the pond and shooting off. This is a 4,000, 8,000 aquascape pump off the surge. Right now, he's got it on 5 on a scale of 10. So it really has great flow. We have our wetland up here. Kind of different too. It's all under this area, including this waterfall. But we've got it over here as well. But it's going to really filter this water and make it beautiful and a lot less maintenance than a standard pond. Again, perennial flowers, the color. We got butterfly bushes just now starting to maybe show a little bud. They're going to be spectacular. Blue flowers all summer long. One of my favorite plants. There's our skimmer. And that's it. So Sid, it's been a week now since you've had your pond. What do you think?
Well, you exceeded all expectations. Everything that we thought we wanted, we got, and we're very, very, very happy with the outcome.
What in your mind makes it, you used to have a pond that you did yourself here. What makes this different? Hopefully it's better. What is your opinion on that?
There's no comparison to what I put in and what you put in. I mean, I made a lot of mistakes. I didn't know what I was doing, but this is phenomenal. And we just love the sound. We love the look. We can sit in the house in almost any room and see the pond out here. The location is perfect. So awesome. We're just extremely pleased.
Are you enjoying the nights out here with the lights on?
We're enjoying the night light. The pond lights up at night. It glows. You can actually see it from the road. We've had some neighbors that rode by and said, "What's that in the backyard?" Wow. So that's an additional benefit of being able to see it at night.
Yeah, you're gonna get some neighbors envy. Tell me a little bit about the process, and I'm sure like the first day when we're delivering the stone and tearing up your immaculate lawn, did you get a little nervous?
No, I was excited the whole time. You know, we knew that you had some heavy equipment that was coming in to lift these large rocks, and I wasn't concerned about that at all. We fixed everything. Everything's gonna be great.
I guess you subscribe to my weekly emails.
I do.
You never forgot me. I gave you an estimate in 2019, and here it is 2025, and you're doing the pond. What made the timing right now for you?
Well, the existing pond had begun leaking, and I was losing quite a bit of water, and I knew that something had to be done. I knew that it wasn't something that I could do myself and do it right. I had looked at ponds that you had advertised online and said, you know, that's what I want. I want the large stone, I want the multiple waterfalls. You were very patient with having to wait that long for me to call you back.
Well, you were very nice to remember me after the years, so we really appreciate it. We enjoyed working with you and Denisa immensely, so thank you very much.
We enjoyed the process.